The last part of, or the last task in Part 1 assessment is Task 5. It only consists of 2 questions. It's quite quick and easy to do. The first one is, what do you have to do to maintain confidentiality in your role when it comes to working with your smoking cessation clients? What is it you, when you're working with your clients in your workplace, must do or must not do with client details? So obviously information gathered is for the use of the kaimahi working with the whānau. It should be kept in a locked cabinet, and possibly if there's information on the computer, is the computer locked so people can't access it? The whānau do have the right to read their information, but the general public don't. So do you have the client's files in the back of your car? Could anyone happen to read the files if they're there? Do you have them all over your desk and other clients could actually see another client's files? So what sort of things do you personally do to make sure that client information is kept confidential? And then what will you, as you work in your workplace, do to uphold the integrity of the program you're working in and to ensure your actions don't result in a bad story on the front page of the newspaper? So again, the worst thing would be to have some investigative journalist uncover something and put some horrible big story in the paper. So keeping your client information confidential is important. Keeping whānau informed, especially their rights and responsibilities about using the service, and ensuring kaimahi are educated and aware of the legal requirements pertaining to client confidentiality is important. Keeping up to date with legislation and also making sure that there's some sort of audit process. So just make sure that you as an individual are upholding confidentiality requirements and your organisation as a whole is making sure that the program unfolds with a lot of integrity so that there will be no bad stories that come out. So now you've actually finished Task 5, the 5th and last task in Part 1 assessment. All this material again is covered in your Module 1 online material. I suggest that you go back through each question and just make sure you've dotted the I's and crossed the T's and got enough detail in there. Worst case scenario, you get your assessment paper back with, we need a wee bit more detail for this question, or we need a wee bit more detail for that question. But we look forward to receiving your information, and there'll be more details for Module 2. Thank you.